So I'm live now. Let's see who is watching. Hello. Yes, now I can see few comments. So guys, how are you? This is Pian Pore. Hello. Hi bro, Suman or Suman. Okay. Tariqul Islam. Hello, Bhaiya. Hello. Sab Bhaiya. Ahmed Shafin sir. Yes sir. How are you? Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam. Yes, already one question. Pian Pore is part-time jobs for students easy to find in Finland, and can they support me? Okay. Yeah, let me answer this question. Let's see how many join. Olok Bishash, hello Bhaiya, hello. Raj Farma, hey bro. How are you? Yes, I'm fine, bro. How is going with you? Just finished my work for today. 8 hours from 9 to 5. Yeah, coding time. Bad day, of course, was a bad day. Didn't code that much, but it's okay. Some days are bad. In software programming, some days are bad and some are good. Okay. Then I say yes, there is another question from Abid Saifullah. Okay, so yes, I have a list also today. So I will also mention those from those list about study and Finland, living cost, things like that. Of course, you can ask questions. I will try to answer. So I will answer this question first. Is part-time jobs for students easy to find in Finland, and can they support me? Okay, it depends on individual. Okay, so if you are active, if you are looking for job actively, there are many part-time jobs. Okay, so when I came to Finland, in that time there was recession in Finland and it was not easy to find part-time jobs. But last few years, like from 2016 and until now, there are many part-time jobs. Even if you don't learn Finnish language, you can survive with part-time jobs. Okay, for example, nowadays it is very common, this food delivery job. Okay, so I see most of the foreigners, they are doing food delivery job. Even if you are working, I have seen some people, they are doing good jobs, like professional jobs, and beside this even they are working as a like food delivery job. Okay, so you can find this job. And then there are restaurant jobs. You can find fast food jobs like McDonald's, Burger King, Hess Burger. There are many fast food restaurants that you can find this kind of jobs very easily. And there are some common jobs like newspaper delivery. So you delivery paper to home. These are easy jobs, but sometimes this could be difficult in winter, especially in the winter time. This is difficult. And there are many other jobs. So I think you will survive in Finland if you can find a part-time job, but you have to look for a job actively. Okay, so next question from Abid Saifullah: how much money will I need after paying the tuition fees to take visa of Finland? Okay, so if you want to apply for 1 year residence permit for Finland, you need 6,720 euros for 1 year. Okay, so last 2-3 years, this is possible to apply at a time for 2 years. Okay, so if you want to apply for 2 years residence permit, so you need to show 13,440 euros for 2 years. So it depends on you. You can apply for 1 year residence permit, or you can apply for 2 years. So if you are applying for 1 year, so you need to show 6,720 euros. So now you calculate this in your currency, how much it comes. If you are from Bangladesh, if you are from India or some other country, you can calculate that in your currency. Yes, and of course you have to pay your tuition fees first. So then you keep these 6,720 euros in your savings account or in your personal account. Okay, I think this is clear. ভাই, বর্তমান সিচুয়েশনে কি ফিনল্যান্ডে অ্যাপ্লাই করার সেমিস্টার ধরা যাবে নাকি ওয়েট করা লাগে আরপি এর জন্য? Okay, so this is from Bangladesh, so I'm answering in Bangla. Okay, so yes, আপনি ফিনল্যান্ডে অ্যাপ্লিকেশন করতে পারবেন। অ্যাপ্লিকেশন করা তো খরচ নেই। সেমিস্টার ধরা যাবে বলতে সেপ্টেম্বরে একটা সেমিস্টার আছে, জানুয়ারি যে সেমিস্টারটা শুরু হবে সেটার অ্যাপ্লিকেশন শুরু হবে হচ্ছে সেপ্টেম্বরের 1 থেকে 15 তারিখ। সো আপনি চাইলে এটাতে অ্যাপ্লিকেশন করতে পারেন। So guys, if you can ask question is in English, it is better, because I think this is international session, so many students will ask in English, so they can also get information from your question, so it is easy to answer for everyone. Okay, so somebody ask study cost নিয়ে একটু ইনফরমেশন দরকার ভাইয়া, ব্যাচেলরের জন্য 9,000 euro থেকে। Yes, I posted a video recently that how much tuition fees for the bachelor degree students. So you can watch that lowest tuition fee start from 4,000 euro. In a university of applied science, it starts from 4,000 euro, and then of course it goes to 10 to 13,000 euro. It depends on the university, on the location, and but I think if you study from Finland, from any university, the education quality is almost similar. So I have seen comments from many students that some universities are not good, some are like top education. So I tried to look for this kind of information, and I have seen from Finnish studies, there are some kind of discussion from Finnish people. They were discussing in Finnish, so they were saying it is difficult to make this ranking of University of Applied Sciences. Okay, so it depends on you what study, what degree program you want to study. So the education quality is almost similar to every University of Applied Sciences. Okay, I saw all your video and started to learn C# and .NET framework. That's really good, because there are many companies in Finland looking for C# or .NET framework employees, and I know that many people they are doing this kind of job, and many people they don't know programming language. That's why they are not getting this kind of job. But I do C# as a coder, as a programmer, so I recommend to learn C#. Yes, it would be really good if you come to Finland and look for job in future. Thank you, brother. You are really okay. Thank you so much. Okay, Rolantha Fernando, brother, for the interview, can we choose any or only India? So I don't know where are you from. If you are from India, I think you must visit India. And for India, like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and India, people from this country, you need to visit for the interview to India. And there is an embassy in New Delhi, India. So you must visit to that embassy. But if you are from Nepal, I think there is an embassy in Nepal, and maybe there is embassy in Afghanistan. But if you are from Pakistan, you need to visit Dubai or UAE. Shobhuj Burman, is there any change in the procedure because of COVID-19? Is vaccination certificate must for students? Okay, vaccination certificate is not must, because when you fly for Finland, when you will fly for Finland, you must have a PCR test. PCR test is like if you have a COVID-19 positive or negative. Okay, so if you have vaccination, if you already took vaccination 2 times, first dose and second dose, and in that case you can bring the certificate like you are vaccinated, full vaccinated, and then you don't need to worry about that, and you will not have any kind of quarantine. But if you don't have this vaccination certificate, then you must have PCR test if you want to fly to a plane. Okay, and otherwise there are no other changes in Finland. Hello Vaya, hope you are doing well. Yeah man, I'm doing well. Yeah, today is Friday, and tomorrow we have a football tournament in Finland, and it's like a yearly tournament. It's a yearly football tournament, and tomorrow will be this tournament will start tomorrow. So we are preparing for this tournament, and I'm excited, of course, but I'm not playing. I'm not a good football player, so but still I have a team, so I'm excited for tomorrow. Thanks for the information. You're welcome, dude. Savonia University part-time. Well, you can find part-time jobs in any cities. There are some common jobs, part-time jobs that you can find every cities. For example, I said food delivery job. You can do this job by a car or by a cycle. So it is not difficult. And you can find these newspaper delivery jobs or packaging jobs. This kind of jobs are common, restaurant jobs. Then of course cleaning job you can find in every city. So these are the odd jobs, I would say, you can find when you start your study in Finland. You can find these jobs. Then day by day, when you know Finnish language, or when you know the culture or the system inside Finland, then you can try to look for professional jobs like whatever you are studying in your degree program related jobs. But it is difficult to get jobs in business background or tourism background. But if you are from IT background or engineering background, it is quite easy to find jobs without learning Finnish languages. Okay, so many questions. Yeah, let's see how many answers I can give you, but I will try to go through all of your questions, but please try to ask in English, because I think if you want to study in Finland, of course you must have basic English uh, skill, at least how to write questions and things like that. Yeah, I can answer in Bangla, but I'm saying that this is an international session, and of course there are other students beside Bangladesh. So I recommend to, or I request you to write in English. Kazi Imtiaz Uddin, yes, brother, please try to write in English. আমার কোশ্চেনটা যদিও টপিক্সের সাথে রিলেটেড না, বাট রিয়েলি ইম্পর্টেন্ট ফর মি টু নো। আমার অল সার্টিফিকেটস অ্যান্ড এনআইডিতে মাদার্সের নেমের সাথে yes, I think I have already answered you in some places. Yes, I think this will not be a big issue. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. If your mother's name has some kind of typos or mistakes, small mistakes, I think this doesn't affect the decision. Okay, so mainly the decision will be on how much money you have in your account and how this money came. So a small typos in your passport, in your mother's passport, will not affect. So don't worry. I know many students came and their parents or sponsor had this kind of typos, and there was no issues with this. So they got residence permit easily. Okay, so don't worry about that. Yes. Is it possible to find part-time jobs in Rauma city for international students? Yes, Rauma is a small city, so yes, it would be difficult for you to find a job in the beginning. And I already mentioned there are some common jobs that you can always find, but as this is a small city, so you should be prepared. You should bring some cash, of course, with you at least. Prepare for worse situation. So maybe it could happen that you don't have job for 3 to 6 months. You are trying to find a job and you are not getting a job. Okay, so be prepared at least for 6 months. I think within 6 months you will get a job. If you are looking for a job actively, you will get a job. So when I came to Finland, that time it was recession. So when I started to look for job, I was really young, and I I didn't know the system in Finland, and but yes, everybody is looking for job when you come to Finland, because you need some money, some part-time jobs to support yourself, because it is not easy. If you are coming from South Asian countries, if you are earning good amount of money, your parents are earning good amount of money, still it is not enough for Finland, because sometimes you need money for different purposes. For example, if you want to go for a tour to somewhere, you need some money, and you need to arrange those by yourself. You cannot take every time from your parents. Of course, you need to work. Okay, so when I started to look for job, it was really difficult for me. I went to many places. I didn't know Finnish languages that time. I went to the restaurants. I went to cleaning company. There are cleaning. I went to this newspaper delivery service, and I asked them job that if there is vacancy, I want to work. I came new in Finland. Can you give me work? Okay, so I went to many places, and then I applied through online, of course, through different website. And yeah, sometimes they called and they asked, hey, do you have any experience in cleaning service, in cleaning? I said, no, I don't have experience, so but I want to learn. Can you give me a chance? I need a job urgently. Then they said, okay, I will call you back. Then they didn't call. Okay, so my first job was in a farm, in a like farming field. So I was picking tomatoes, not tomatoes, is uh, is peruna in English. What is in English, this one? Potatoes. Yeah, I forgot it's coming in Finnish. It's called peruna, and it's potatoes. Okay, potatoes, carrots. I was picking from the farm, and then there was a greenhouse, and I was picking some vegetables from the greenhouse. and I was also cleaning those potatoes in a machine. There is a big machine in a house, and then I was cleaning those and packaging in a to for the store. So that was my first job, and then I started to look for another job. Like I had experience in uh, KFC restaurant from Bangladesh. So I was confident that if I get a work in a restaurant, I'm confident because I had experience to work. So then I look for different places, restaurants, and I told them, hey, I have a experience from KFC. And I worked there, and I am expert on these restaurant jobs. Then one restaurant, they said, okay, you can start working. Let's see how it goes. And that's how I started my part-time job. Okay, so much personal things. Maybe you are getting bored. In Kamk University for Master Degree in Global Business Management course is IELTS is mandatory. Bro, I have a video on this. Just I added maybe 1 week before, and I mentioned you don't need any IELTS score to apply for this course. You don't need any IELTS score. You need a motivational letter. Okay. So if you don't know what is motivational letter, it's like why you are applying for this university to this university, and you need to explain in a letter, like you have to write this in a paper, and you need to send that when the application period will start. You need to apply to this university, and you have to send this motivation letter to the university. Okay, so of course there will be a place to send this letter, email address or something, I don't know yet. When the application will start, you will see that. And there will be a online interview. Okay, so if your motivation letter is excellent, and if university thinks that you are eligible for the interview, they will call you for the interview, and they will check your English speaking skill in that interview. So you do not need any IELTS or any TOEFL score. Okay, hope this is clear, but you can watch my video if this is not clear to you. Okay, so can you please ask in English? This is difficult to answer for me if you are asking in Hindi. साइबर सिक्योरिटी का डिमांड कैसा है? ओके, हाउ द डिमांड ऑफ साइबर सिक्योरिटी जॉब, salary after tax. Okay, so cyber security is very demanding job in Finland. I know a few of my friends, they are working as a cyber security engineer, and this is one of the demanding job in Finland. If you know cyber security things, programming in cyber security, and salary will be really good, but it depends how you negotiate with your employer. So I would say if you are a beginner, when you begin a cyber security job to a company, in the beginning you will get 2,500 to 3,000 euros in the beginning. So when I started my job in this company, I got 2,400 euros in the beginning. So it was 2018 when I started this job. So the beginning is like this, 2,000 to 3,000 euros. You need to negotiate with your employer. So if you are good, you can ask more. If you are experienced developer, of course, if you have 3 to 5 years experience, you can ask 3,000 to 5,000 euros in Finland. If you have 3 to 5 years experience, you can ask more than 3,000 euros to any companies in Finland. And I think this is a demanding profession in Finland, cybersecurity. I was also thinking to apply for master's degree in cybersecurity. Then I decided not to study because I have so many things to do. How much student they took in September for bachelor, and which universities name some? Okay, let me share my screen and I can show you this September joint application. Okay, so now you can see here, you can see that autumn joint application to higher education, 1st to 15th of September. Okay, so after a few days it will start. So last year or before this year, I haven't seen something like this. Like there was only one joint application. There was only one joint application, and that used to be only in January. That is the important joint application. Every year it starts in January and it ends in January. But this year I see that they are also doing this. So they have again one more joint application which will start 1st of September and it will end 15th of September. So let me show you these programs. So you can click here when you go to study info, studyinfo.fi. You can come here and you can click this one. So they have a new version of this software or website, beta opintopolco.fi. Yes, so if you are looking for bachelor degree programs, what you can do, so you can see here UAS master's degree, UAS bachelor degree. So if you are looking for a bachelor degree, just check this checkbox, or if you are looking for master's degree, if you can check this. So there are 8 study programs you can see. So I will check this one, bachelor degree. So here you can check Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Business Administration. Yes, this one is Lahati, Lab University of Applied Science. Okay, Bachelor of Culture and Arts, Game Design. This is in Samk, South Eastern Finland University of Applied Science. Bachelor of Healthcare, Nursing. So you can check these universities. Okay. So for example, if you are looking for nursing or healthcare, Bachelor of Healthcare, just click this and check the description, everything, check everything, every details. Okay, don't miss anything, because sometimes this exam could be in Finland. Okay, so you need to check if the entrance exam is in online, is in Finland, or if the entrance exam is in India or Nepal. You should check all the information carefully. Okay, and check the tuition fees. Okay, so this one has Metropolia University of Applied Science. Tuition fees is 11,000, and this is a daytime teaching, so it's a normal study. And this one is Tampere University of Applied Science. Tuition fees is 9,800. So check this requirement. Okay. Yes. So let me drink some water. So if you are new to my channel, I didn't introduce myself. So I'm mahfuzulhaque. I think you already know me, and I am working as a software engineer in a company in Helsinki, and I also live in Helsinki. But it's not like Helsinki is a big area, and it has a name. Like I'm living in a state called Uusimaa. Okay, Uusimaa is a state in Finland, and in Uusimaa there are many cities like Helsinki city. Helsinki is the capital, and there is Vanta, then Espoo. They are like nearby cities. So Helsinki University is in Helsinki. There are some universities in Espoo, and there is university in Tikkurila like Vanta. So I live near Helsinki, but in Vanta. But you can say it's Helsinki. So I think it doesn't matter, because people from outside, they don't know this difference. Okay, so they are thinking Helsinki is a big city, so you can say Helsinki. Okay, guys. So let me take another question from here. Belim Shaba. Hey Belim Shaba, is Finnish language is necessary for child in daycare first time? No. I know some people they came from yes, from Bangladesh, and I also know some people like they came from Nepal and India. So and they had childs when they came migrate to Finland, and they were like little bit like bigger child. So you don't need, or your child don't need any Finnish language. And when you will come to Finland, they will check your child or children's language skill, okay, and they will give them to different like placement, okay. So if somebody can speak in English, like English, better English, so they will send them to a place like better place, something like that, okay. So you don't need to worry about if your children need to know Finnish language. They need to know any kind of Finnish language, so they can learn Finnish language from a daycare. And this is how in Finland, okay. So your child will learn Finnish language from daycare. Hope this is clear to you. I think I already answered your questions. Yes. I'm doing my master's in India. In your previous live session, you advised me that it depends on the university whether I should show it or not. Not many universities ask about it. What is your reference? Sorry, I didn't answer. I didn't understand your question. Like, you advised me that it depends on the university. What depends? Whether I should show it or not. Like, I don't remember what you are going to show. Can you mention like specifically, then I can answer this. Yes. Yes, Ahmed Shafin, you can work 25 hours in Finland as a part-time job, and you can do freelancing. Yes, you can do freelancing at home. So if your work does not hamper your study, so this is written in immigration site that if your work does not hamper your study, you can do work, okay. So you can do any, you can even do full-time job. For example, when you don't have any classes, like during summer break, you don't have classes, and that time you can work full-time because you don't have any classes. So mainly the problem happens when you are doing more than 5 hours work. You can do 20, more than 25 hours work you can do, but the problem happens when you don't have enough credit in your school, in your university, okay. So for example, you are doing full-time job, you came to Finland as a student, and you are doing full-time job. So, and you are not going to classes, university classes, you are not joining to university classes, then at the end you need at least 55 credit or 60 credit to get scholarship. For example, you are not looking for a scholarship, you are doing full-time job, so you must have at least 45 credits. 45 credits. This is from immigration website, that you must have 45 credits in your university in a year. In a year. In 1 year, you must have 45 credits. And if you don't have 45 credits, then it would be a problem for you when you will apply for residence permit for Finland. And that time, I know few people, they were working full time, and then their residence permit was like stuck, because they ask, why did you study, why didn't you study, why you were working more than 25 hours, and why didn't you have 45 credits? So you don't have answer, because you were working, and they can see that you were working from the system, that you were working more than 25, because when you are working you need to pay taxes. So every document is clear in Finland. You have to pay taxes. So if immigration call to tax office that how much this student worked in last year, they can see your data, how much money you earn and how much you. So they will understand like you are just working. Okay, bro, I need to buy a laptop from Finland. Can you recommend some good website to buy it online? Because I am here. Thank you. So are you already in Finland? Okay, so if you are already in Finland, I will recommend Giganti. So you can buy laptop from Giganti, or maybe you can buy from some company called Elisa or Giganti. These are good for laptops, and you can find laptops in low price. Also, sometimes they give discount, so you can look for discount. You can look for from the website, or you can try Verkko Kauppa. There is an online shop, Verkko Kauppa. So you can also look for this place. Yes. Is it possible to gain an admission to study masters in project management when your bachelor degree is in accounting? I think it's possible, because if you study from accounting, I think you will have some credits uh, for project management, or from the management side. So if you are studying from accounting, I think you will have some kind of credit from management side, at least 10 to 15 credits. I cannot say exactly, but I know, like, if you are studying in Finland in bachelor degree in accounting, you will have at least 15 credits from the management side. So when you have some particular credits from one department, and if you apply to project management, you will get chance, because most of the university ask for some kind of credit, uh, particular credit. I will give an example. Okay, so for example, I applied for uh, business management. I applied to a master degree in university business management, but my degree is from IT. Okay, but I had few courses from business management in my IT bachelor degree. Okay, about 10 to 15 credits, ECTS credits I had in my IT degree. Okay, then I applied, and they said yes, I can apply for a master's degree in business management for the master's degree. Okay, so you need to check the university, and you need to check how many credits required for that master degree program, in particular if you are doing accounting. Okay, yes, so many people are asking questions. Yes, I need to check every questions now. Yes. So guys, one thing I would like to request you, yes, if you are going to apply for your residence permit for Finland, and you know that, if you don't know, I will tell you that you need a health insurance for Finland when you apply for your residence permit. And I have a affiliate program with Swiss Care. Swiss Care is a health insurance that you can use for Finland. When you buy your health insurance, please use the promotion link from my YouTube channel, so I can get some commission from SwissCare. So I don't it's easy to get a commission if you are buying using the link I'm giving in my YouTube channel. Okay, and I have also a video how to buy SwissCare health insurance. You can watch when you are buying your SwissCare health insurance. Okay, so and thank you so much in advance if you buy. Okay, so set yes, I don't have I don't know anything about Bangladesh where you can practice SAT in Bangladesh. So you need to look for from website, different website, or into Google, because I don't know about this. I'm sorry. Is there any restriction on freelancing beside others? No, there is no restriction on freelancing. I already told if you are doing 25 hours work, part-time job in Finland, you can do freelancing at home. And if your study does not hamper, if your work does not hamper your study, you can do freelancing job, or you can do any kind of jobs. Okay. I have two questions. What type of work options do the spouses have there at Finland? Okay. So first of all, if you are coming as a spouse in Finland, so you can work full time. Spouse can do full time job. They don't have this 25 hours per week restriction. They don't have this restriction. So when you are coming to Finland as a spouse, you can just work full time. So, and what type of job you can get? Yes, of course, if you have some kind of professional skill like programming skill, or maybe if you are nurse, or maybe doctor, or some profession like skilled profession, you can look for those jobs. And if you don't have skill like that, then you can what you can look for, like odd jobs like restaurant jobs. You can look for packaging jobs, food delivery jobs. Yeah, those kind of jobs I already mentioned in the beginning. So you can look for those kind of jobs. Yes. So I heard some universities take admission test in Dhaka. Is it true? Which universities do I need IELTS to grant visa? Well, I don't know if some universities are taking admission in Dhaka. Uh, I don't know that. It could be. It could be you need to check university website if some university are taking exam in Dhaka. Probably I heard about Centria. Centria, they could take exam in Dhaka, but I don't know if they will take exam in future in Dhaka or not. Maybe they will change their system, and maybe they will take admission online, because last year every exam was online, so you don't need to go to a test center. You could just give exam from home, so it was easy. But maybe this year it will happen. It would be similar this year. So maybe this year you will also give exam online, hopefully, but not sure yet. Okay. And do I need IELTS to grant visa? Okay. For residence permit application, you don't need IELTS. Okay. You don't need any kind of English language proficiency test score. Okay. You need only for the university. So if you are doing bachelor degree admission or bachelor study, you don't need IELTS, because you need to give entrance exam. And entrance exam, after giving entrance exam, you have to give a group discussion. You can find a video from my channel about group discussion. So In that group discussion, university will test your English language. Okay. Or you can apply through SAT score. So you can apply through SAT score directly. If you don't want to participate entrance exam, you can take SAT exam from the SAT score, from the SAT test center. Yes, exactly, SAT test center. You can take this test and you can apply directly. And what else? Yes, you do not need any IELTS for applying residence permit application, but for master's degree you need IELTS, okay, or TOEFL or some other English language test for master degree admission. And you need 6.0 at least in IELTS score, 6.0. And most of the universities are asking 6.5. So I think one or two university in Finland you can apply with 6.0. Okay. Yes. What would be the price of a second-hand car? Okay, my lowest second-hand car was 450 euros. Isn't it interesting? So I bought this car, I remember 2-3 years back. So I bought from a foreigner, of course, and it was an old car, of course. It was 1998 model. Uh, it was a Fiat Punto, maybe small car, Fiat Punto, and I paid 450 euros. But after after driving maybe 6 to 7 months, I needed to sell that car because it was really bad car. So it was like, I one example I will give. I was going to airport and suddenly in the traffic light my car didn't start. Okay. And then I was trying to start, and then I needed to take that car to a shop. So, and then after that I thought it is not good idea to buy like 450 euros car. So if you are in Finland, buy at least 2000 euro car. When you are buying a car, buy at least a good car, like 2000 to 3000 euro good car. Okay. uh, Something happened to my eyes. Okay, tell me something about accommodation. Yes, student housing are cheaper than private accommodation. So if you are a student, you should apply for student housing. And in Helsinki, if you are coming to Helsinki, it would cost 250 euros to it depends what kind of housing you are looking for. If you are a single person, you need a shared apartment, or if you want to live little bit like freedom, so you want a studio apartment. So if you want a studio apartment is you get a room, a toilet, a bathroom, like, and a kitchen, like one big room. And that's it, that's the studio apartment. If you want a studio apartment, is bit expensive, maybe 300 to 400 euros in Helsinki from student housing. But if you are taking a shared apartment, normally I used to live in a shared apartment. So when I was living in Helsinki, I paid 256 euros for one room, and there was three room in a apartment, and there was a common bathroom. So that was 256 euros. Yes. So if you are living outside Helsinki, if you are living outside Helsinki, for example, Vasa or Oulu, uh, it could be a little bit cheaper. Maybe you can find 200 euros to 300 euros, maybe apartment like that, or a room, 200 to 300 euros. So it's more cheaper when you are going like remote cities. Okay. Yes, I won't apply in September because I will get 12 mark sheet in May. So you will get your mark sheet in May means 2022. So in that case, you need to apply next year. Yes, not in this September. Okay, next year, for next year September. When does university application starts for master degree, and when should we have our IELTS and get tuition fees ready by? Okay, so the main joint application starts in January every year, January 2022, joint application, but there are separate application you can find. You can find from November to April. From November to April. So mainly master's degree admission will start from November. For example, Helsinki University, Aalto University, and there are many universities, they will start their admission from November. You need to look for those information from a particular university. There is only 12 universities in Finland. So you can check like once a week when is their admission. Okay, so look for those information, and if you want to apply for joint application, it will start in January and it ends in January. So if you don't know about joint application, I have a video in my channel, just check that video. What is joint application? I can tell in short, joint application is you can apply for 6 study programs at a time. In one application, 6 study programs or 6 universities. Okay, so that is called joint application. So you make one application and your application will be valid for 6 universities, and you should start preparing your IELTS now. Yes, if you want to apply in January or in November, December, start preparing now, and you should get your IELTS score by November or December. Okay. Thank you, brother. This is a great session, Kibida from Sri Lanka. Yeah, you're welcome, brother. And thank you for joining my session, of course. And always join to my session and watch my videos. More videos will come within 1 and 2 months. And I am taking time to make videos because now I am trying to make more quality videos. When I started my YouTube channel, I didn't know anything about what is YouTube, how to make videos, things like that. Okay, I am learning every day. My English was really bad, still is bad, but still I am trying to learn, and I am thinking to go for a English speaking club, maybe uh, to improve my English. Okay, but hopefully you can understand. At least my English is not that bad, I hope. So yes, thank you. Thanks a lot, Vaya. The way you are helping us, that's really appreciable. May Allah bless you. Thank you, Kazi. Thank you, brother. And same for you. May Allah bless you. And of course, best wishes from me to you that you come to Finland. And yes, Finland will be like more people, like it would be like USA or UK, country like that. So yeah, so I would like to share one thing. When I came to Finland, and I was wondering why there are less people in Finland. Okay, so I came to Dhaka. I was living in Dhaka. I did my college in Dhaka. I'm a student of Saint Joseph. And when you come to Finland, you like from country like India, Bangladesh, Nepal, or Sri Lanka, there are many people in those countries. Okay, so when you come here, you will look for people. Okay, because the roads are empty. There are few cars you can see. Like if you are living in Helsinki, maybe there are some people. Okay, still, if like I live in a place that you don't see people around, is silent and quiet, no sound, nothing. You don't hear this horn from the vehicle. It's rare you hear this horn. And in Bangladesh, maybe India. So when I went to New Delhi, like there are like people, lots of people in Bangladesh. If you go to the road, you know that like there is horn like peep 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 everywhere. But when you come to Finland, it's silent, quiet. Nobody will hear you. Okay, so if you make sound from this place, like the sound will go quite far. Okay, so I in the beginning, like I was a little bit like it was a problem for me. Like I like people, like I like to see many people, but when you don't see people, so you will be depressed. Okay, but it happens, you will be used to with this country, with this culture. Okay, and now I think I like this country. It's quite okay. I like quite now. Yes, so every company has a trial period. Okay, let me tell you about a trial period in Finland. So if you get a part-time job in a restaurant or in a newspaper delivery company, so after working 6 months, okay, this is a trial period in Finland. Trial period could be 3 to 6 months. So in that time, if you do good, company can keep you. Okay, and if company thinks that this guy is not doing good work, company can like terminate you. Okay, or they could say, hey, I don't need you. Okay, so if you are working in a company for last 3 to 6 months, do your job really perfectly, and so don't do any kind of okay, stupid things. So if you work 3 to 6 months, you can tell your employer that, hey, can you give me a permanent contract? Yes, permanent contract. There is different kinds of contract in Finland. One is permanent contract, one is temporary contract, one is fixed term contract. Okay, so maybe there are a few more. I cannot say you right now. Maybe I need to make a video about this. Yes, so when you have a permanent contract, and with that contract you can apply for residence permit for your next year. So you came to Finland. If you come to Finland, for example, in September, and you get a job within 1 or 2 months, maybe, then what you do, after 3 to 4 months, you ask your employer, hey, can I get a permanent contract? And then if your employer says, yes, you are doing good, you can get a permanent contract. So with that contract for the next year residence permit, you don't need this 6,720 euros. It's very interesting that you don't need this money. Many students, they don't know this information. So sometimes they think, I need this money within 1 year, how can I earn this money? So you don't need this money if you have a permanent contract. Remember these things. Always when you get a job, look for a permanent contract. And if you have a permanent contract, you don't need this 6,720 euros. Why you don't need? Because to show you in the immigration, mainly you need 560 euros per month. 560 euros per month. This is the requirement from immigration, which comes to 6,720 euros in a year. Okay, so if you work a part-time job 25 hours per week, which is 100 hours per month, and you can earn more than 1,000 euro. I have a video in my channel, earning tuition fees, and I have shown this calculation how it goes. You can watch that video. And if you earn 1,000 euro, so you are covering this 560 euros per month. So that's it. After paying everything, after paying your housing, your food cost, which is 560 euros. You will have at least 500 euro in your hand cash, and you can save that money for your next year tuition fees, or maybe if you don't have tuition fees, you can save for yourself. Yes. Hardik Safsani. Hey man, I'm coming to Finland. Welcome man. I am here. Okay. I live near airport, so you can give a hi. Okay. Yes, welcome to Finland, and you can also tell me in which university you got chance, and which degree program you are coming to study, so I can know. This is interesting, of course, and which city you are going to live. Okay, hopefully we will meet someday. How much opportunity for IT students? I always tell students that Finland is a place for IT students, or Finland is a heaven for IT people. Okay, so if you don't want to study Finnish language, so I know many people, they don't like Finnish language to learn, because Finnish language is one of the hardest language, uh, I heard from people. Okay, or maybe statistics has this kind of information, but for me, I think Finnish language was easy to learn for me. I don't know why. I like to. When I started to learning Finnish language, it was not difficult for me. I don't know why, but many people, they are afraid to learn Finnish language. So if you don't want to learn Finnish language, of course you can work IT background or IT jobs without knowing Finnish language. This is the only place in Finland that you don't know you don't know Finnish language, but you can work with English language. Ruet mechanical engineering, or Savonia University mechanical engineering. Which standard is better, you think? Ruet means, did you mean uh, in Bangladesh? Ruet. There is Kuwait. I don't remember it was there Ruet. Okay, yes, if you study in Finland in mechanical, one of my friend is doing now mechanical. My close friend, he is doing mechanical engineering. So mechanical is one of the demanding profession in Finland. Okay, so if you can get a degree from any university in Finland, you can get job in Finland. But of course, you need to study, because if you are working and if you are not focusing on study, then some days, like maybe when you have bad grade in your university, this could be difficult to find a job for mechanical. But if you are an IT background, your grade doesn't matter. Of course, if you have a good grade, if you have out of 5 it's a good benefit for you. But if you don't have a good grade, for example, I didn't have good grade in my bachelor degree, so I was worried. I didn't have good grade because I was working too much, and then at the end I see my grade came really low. I don't want to mention now. Okay, I'm shy. I don't want to mention now. But at the end, I knew that in Finland you don't need to have good grade, because you can make projects. If you know programming, you can apply for a job, and I think you will get job like I did. I don't have good grade, but I applied for different places, different companies, and at the end I got jobs. So you don't have to have good grades for IT, but for mechanical it would be good to have good grade. Okay, you can show some companies that you have good grades. So man, I cannot compare with this. So I told you, if you have a mechanical engineering from any universities in Finland, you will do good. Well, I just said this few minutes back. What is joint application? The one you shared by screen. Yes. So I have a video in my YouTube channel. You can watch. There I mentioned joint application, separate application, and there is a two other application. So you can watch that video. But in short, in one application, you can apply for 6 universities. This is called joint application. So 6 universities will join in one application. So that's why it's called joint application, and joint application starts mainly in January, but I see this year they have one more joint application in September. Okay. Can you suggest me how to get a good SAT score? I haven't sit for SAT test, to be honest. So I really don't know how to get a good SAT score. Maybe you need to ask somebody who knows SAT score and who already did SAT score. But I I set for IELTS score when I came to Finland uh, for bachelor degree. So it is good that you don't need IELTS score for bachelor degree now. But when I came to Finland, that time you must have 6.0 in IELTS, and that was difficult. That you should have 6.0 in IELTS score, and then you have to sit for entrance exam. And in that time it was really difficult to get chance in entrance exam. Okay, but nowadays I see like students are getting chance really easy and easy. I don't know, but like maybe students are good nowadays. I was not that good. I'm 17 years old and I'm learning web development and CCNA. Okay, from Kolkata, India, and I'm thinking to crack. Is there any chance to get job? Yes, I already mentioned that Finland is a good place for IT background. As I can see, you have experience web development, CCNA, web application, this kind of programming related things. So Finland will be a good option for you. You can try for Finland. So guys, hopefully everybody knows me, and my name is Mahfuzulhaque. I am living in Finland for 10 years, and I did my bachelor from Finland. I came to Finland 2011, and I got my citizenship already from Finland. So I have dual citizenship. I just posted one new video today. You can watch that video about citizenship related things about Finland. And I mentioned in that video that I have dual citizenship from Bangladesh and from Finland. Yes. This autumn they're taking students. When I mailed them for bachelor, every one of them said they're taking only from Europe. That was not mentioned in the website. Okay, so you need to check most of the university that where is the exam. I already told in the beginning that September intake or joint application, September joint application mainly. uh, I haven't seen this kind of joint application before. Okay, but this year they are taking this joint application. So, and they are mentioning this is for the international students, and the study program for English, study program in English. So of course this is not only for Finnish students, this is for the international students. So check from the website that where is the exam, and of course check every information. Okay, so if they are saying that this is only for Europe, I think this is wrong. I don't know which university is telling this information, because I have seen there is the exam in China, Vietnam, entrance exam. I have seen few universities. So this is a joint application, and joint application mainly for all the international students. Okay, so well, you can apply, but there is a deadline from the university. You must submit your educational documents before the deadline. If university says you must submit your documents in June, if you don't submit your documents by June, I think they will cancel your application. Is Finland open for masters now? Now there is, I don't see any application for now, but in September, I have shown already in September. I can show it again. So you can come here. So you can come here, studyinfo.fi, and click this link. And if you want to study for master's degree, if you want to study in University of Applied Science for master degree, and in that case, you must have 2 years of work experience if you want to apply to a University of Applied Science master's degree. Okay, but if you want to apply normal universities like Helsinki universities or Oulu universities, then you don't need work experience. But those are not open yet. I think they will open in November, December, and the joint application will start in January. But check from here. Let's see. How about university? Let's see if they have. No, they don't have any application open. Okay, so only University of Applied Science master degree is open. Click here, and then you can check those. Master of Business Administration, Turku University of Applied Science, Hagahelia. Hagahelia is in Helsinki, and this is one of the top universities in Finland. I will make a list about top University of Applied Science. So let's see how it goes. Didn't start yet. I have to do some statistics and things like that. Yes. So check this information if you want to study in a University of Applied Science. Okay. Actually, I want to ask whether I should show my master's degree certificate in the University of Master's program. Yes, some university accept, and some university does not accept or do not accept. Okay, so you need to check from the university website. If any university says you cannot apply to a master's degree program by a master's degree certificate, then you shouldn't do that. You can apply with bachelor degree certificate. Okay, and I will recommend you to apply by bachelor degree certificate. If you have a bachelor degree certificate, you can apply to a master's degree with your bachelor degree. But check if you don't have, I don't know, if you don't have bachelor degree certificate and you have master's degree certificate, and if you want to apply to a master's degree, there are 12 universities in Finland, and you should check all the universities. Okay, and check if those universities are taking master's degree certificate for master's degree application. Okay, hope this is clear to you. You need to check from the university website. How much credit can I complete highest in a year? Yes, I did 90 credits in a year. 90 credits. Normally, in Finland, 60 credits are given to students in a year. 60 credits. But if you want, you can take credits from second year. So, for example, you are coming as a first year student in Finland, and you have 60 credits provided from the university for the first year, but you can take credits from the second year. So you can take any courses from the second year if you can continue study at a time beside your first year study. I did like that because I failed many courses in my second year and first year. So I failed in many courses, and then those courses are mandatory, compulsory. I must pass in those courses, and those courses I needed to take from first year. When I was in fourth year, I had to take courses from first year, from second year, and in fourth year I did 90 credits because I didn't do any work. I was only studying, and my intention was to graduate. So in actually I did in 9 months. I did it in 9 months, 90 credits. I was just studying and not doing nothing. Okay. And after that, I graduated. So you can do more than 60 credits, but mainly if you want to get scholarship, if you have 55 credits, most of the university, they require 55 credits, and you can get scholarship in your second year or in your third year. So remember that if you are working beside your work, you can complete 55 credits and you can get scholarship in your second year or in your third year. Is it possible to change subject after arriving in Finland? I mean, if I came in BBA program, then can I change my subject? My education background is in science. Yes, you can do that. Yes. Every year there is a transfer application. Okay. If you check from uh, studyinfo.fi from this website, so there is a transfer application only for the students in Finland. Every year, I don't exactly remember when, maybe it happens in October, November, in that time, and you can do that. I have seen many of my classmates in the first year, Nepali students. What they did, they transferred their university or their study program, and they came to Helsinki. So I was in Vasa. I was studying in Vasa University of Applied Sciences, and there were some students with me from Nepal, and they moved to Helsinki uh, in Metropolia and some other universities. So you can do that, yes. But there is a transfer fee. I think is about 500 to 600 euros transfer fee from one university to another university. Okay. If I work online and get money, I don't see any problem with this. If you work online and if you send money in India, I think nobody will check that. This is quite simple. So no worries about that. Do whatever you do. Okay. If we don't have issues with credits, and if we do freelancing work online after working 25 hours, will that be an issue? Because Finland only allowed to work. I I think freelancing work will not affect your decision. Okay. Uh, but if you are working 25 hours, uh, and if you are working freelancing job, but you have less credits, if you have less than 45 credits, this is a problem. Even if you are not doing freelancing work, you are not doing part-time jobs, you are just studying, you are doing your study, only you are doing study. Okay. But you have for less than 45 credits, that is also a problem. Of course, immigration will ask you why you have less credits. Sometimes I have seen students, their residence permit application was stuck for 1 year. When they completed uh, 45 credits and they applied again, they send those credits to immigration, and after that they have given positive decision. Okay. So even if you are doing you are not doing any work, this is a problem if you don't have 45 credits. But it is not difficult to get 45 credits, because it is difficult to get a good grade. Okay. In Finland, the scale is 5. scale. The scale is 5, grading scale. So I have many courses, I got 1. Okay, out of 5 I got 1. Many courses like C programming, there are some courses that I got 1. So it is difficult to get good grades, but it is not difficult to get 45 credits. If you go to school, if you do your studies, and you can pass in the exam. That's it. If you pass, you get your credit. It doesn't matter if you get 1 or 2 or if you get 5, you will get your credit. Okay, maybe I'm lost bit here. So many questions. Where is Arun Kumar? Hello, is it possible to get work for graduates? You mean after graduation, or like when you are doing study? Yes, if you complete your study, you can look for job, any professional jobs. But do you mean this one like after graduation, or do you mean like when you are doing your study, during your study, like working? Can you write it down again, please? Does MBA have any math subject in it? MBA, Master of Business Administration. I really don't know. I didn't do any business background master degree, so I don't know. But I think you can check from the university curriculum. When you are applying for a degree in Finland, you can check that university website and the program curriculum. They provide the program curriculum most of the time, so you can check which degree, which subject is available in that program. Can I apply for double bachelor at the same time after accepted in university and after? Yeah, I think you can do that. I have, but when you accept a study program, now I understood what you mean. I think when you accept a study program, so you cannot apply again in that year. Okay, you cannot accept another study program in that same year, but you can do it next year. Okay, for example, if you accept a study place this year 2021, and you don't want to study in this program, you want to study in another program in 2022, so you can apply again, and you can go to that program. But I am not sure if you need to cancel your study program before you start your another program, but you can check that when you do that, when you do a double bachelor application. Thanks for the heads up. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Yeah, let me drink some water. Okay, guys, coming back to live again. Can I apply for MBBS after ASSC? What is the procedure? Yes, you cannot apply to MBBS from outside Finland, because MBBS programs are only in Finnish languages or maybe in Swedish languages. So this is the only option if you know Finnish language, and you need to know Finnish language quite well. Okay, so this is not like learning Finnish language as a foreigner. Okay, so if I speak like mina olen mahfuz, mina tulen Bangladeshista, mina minulla on Suomen kansalaisuus. Okay, guys, now you don't understand Finnish a lot. Yes. So you need to learn Finnish language if you want to apply for MBBS program. So it is not possible from outside Finland. Can you get digital student ID before moving to Finland? If so, where to get it? Yes, I can show you. Let me. Yes, if you don't know that I got a master degree placed in LUT University or Lappeenranta University. I will start my study from September. I took an apartment there already. Yes, it's a shared apartment in Lappeenranta. So I'm going there. If anyone goes to Lappeenranta, you can contact to me so we can meet there. And yes, I used to have this franc. Let me show you. Yes. So let me show. It's not clear, maybe. Yes, franc. You can see a franc. This is Android. You can download a franc. I can show you from a website. What is franc? Franc student card online. Yes, yes, franc.fi. So yes, you can download download this in your iPhone or in your Android. And if you have a student number, you can check that app. Okay, I can show you once again how to check. Let me show you. So when you come here, you can see something like this franc, and there is some function like you can edit your personal information, like you see my personal information. And then of course you can order your student card from this app. Okay, so do that before you come to Finland. I think it is possible to do that. Or if you have problem, you can contact to Frank, or you can contact to your university admission, so they can give you more instruction. Okay. Yes, somebody asked in the discussion who else is trying for CAMC. So guys, you can try for CAMC. It has only how much? Yes, for master degree, I mean 5,100 euros tuition fees for the first year, and it's only 9,000 euros. If you have a bachelor degree and 2 years of work experience, try for that if you want to come Finland, if you want to migrate to Finland, okay, from your country. And I think it will not cost so much. I know many people are trying from Bangladesh, maybe I don't know about India. So many people are trying to come to Finland by working visa, okay, and in that case it costs a lot of money. If I'm a dependent of my wife with B permit, in case I'm getting full-time job offer, I can change my visa to a permit. Yes, nice question. Yes, that's why I ask everyone to ask in English. So this kind of questions sometimes I forget. Okay, I forget, like I want to tell sometimes some information and I don't remember. Okay, but now I see this is a interesting question. So if you are coming as a spouse, okay, or dependent, your wife or your husband is the main applicant, and you are coming to Finland with him or with her in Finland, and you got a job, so you can do full-time job. I already told you, so you can do full-time job. So you got a full-time job. So you have B permit in the beginning. When you come to Finland, you have B permit, and you have a full-time job. So for the next year, second year, you can apply for A permit. Okay, so many people do it after coming to Finland. So you can apply for A permit. So if you don't know what is A permit is one kind of work permit. Okay, so when you are in A permit, this is counted for permanent residence. So if you want to get permanent residence after 4 years, you need 4 years A permit to get permanent residence. 4 years A permit. So first year you will have B permit. Okay, so when you come, you have full-time job, you apply for A permit or work permit, and you get a permit for the second year. So when you get A permit, this is also interesting. I will tell you one more thing. So you got A permit in the second year, okay, and now you have A permit. So what your wife or the main applicant who is a student in Finland who has B permit, if you have A permit and if you have 1,700 euros per month earning, your wife can also apply for A permit. Okay, so what you can do, you can make an application for your wife for A permit. So in you don't need to apply for student visa for the third year. So first year you are a student. I think this is getting a bit difficult for you maybe. So first year you are a student, second year you are a student. Okay, because second year your spouse will get A permit. So you cannot apply for A permit second year, but your spouse will have A permit second year and student will have B permit second year. Now comes to third year. Third year, your spouse will have A permit, of course, but in third year, as a student, you can apply for A permit, because if your husband or wife has 1,700 euros, you can apply for work permit. So you don't need to, if you don't want to study, you don't need to study. You can straight go to work permit. Okay, so this information is a bit you will not find this information every places, because I know these things because I'm working with this for a long time. So I know this information. So this is a clever things to do. Okay, so why it is clever things to do when you will apply for work permit? I will tell you the benefit why it is clever things to do. So you don't need to pay tuition fees if you have work permit. Okay, so first and very very important. Okay, because if you have tuition fees like 5,000 10,000 euros, you will save all these monies if you apply for work permit in your third year. Okay, I don't know if immigration see this video, they will call me maybe. Okay. Okay guys, so I think now you know what to do. If you need more information, you can contact to me on my YouTube channel. Okay, so you mean that what kind of job graduates can get? You can get any kind of jobs. Okay, so what kind of job? So now I'm not talking about odd jobs. Okay, let's not talk about odd jobs. Let's talk about professional jobs. That I think you are asking about professional jobs. Yes. So first category is IT jobs. So, and now I don't know if you are from IT or engineering background. So even if you are from business background, you can get IT jobs. How you can get IT jobs? I will tell you. Okay, so for example, if you are not a IT background student, but uh, you did your bachelor and masters from Finland, from business background, what you can do, there are many private organizations. They are providing IT courses or IT skills to the unemployed people or to the students. So what you can do, you can go to those courses. They are providing uh, programming courses and some other like uh, technical courses. So you can get those courses and you can learn programming and you can go to programming jobs. Okay, so of course you need to learn. Even if you are from business background, you need to learn programming. So programming is not so difficult. If you are thinking I am not from science background, how could I learn programming? This is a wrong concept, I would say. Okay, I know many people now, they are from business background, and those people are learning Python, and those people are learning like defined kind of programming just to get IT jobs in Finland. Okay, so don't think I cannot do. You can do it. Okay, you can do it, but of course you need to study. So IT jobs is first category. Then of course you can get business related jobs like business analyst. uh, Banking jobs are really difficult to find because uh, you need to learn Finnish and Swedish both. If you want to work in a bank, you need to learn Finnish and Swedish both language, and of course you need to know English also. Then you can work in business professionals, B2B, different companies. There are many companies in Finland looking for business professionals. Uh, Accounting, yes, accounting also good profession. But in these professions, you need to compete with Finnish students. You need to have a competition with Finnish students because they are skilled. Finnish is their mother tongue, so they know Finnish, and Finnish people, they know English, and they also know Swedish language. So you need to compete with the local people. It is not easy to compete with the local people. So you must have a good grade in your master's degree, and you must have some kind of uh, some what is this called, like internship. If you have internship, this is also good for you. Okay, this will give you opportunity to go into a company and tell them, hey, I have internship and I want to work. So this would be easier. But one thing you can do, if you are graduates from Finland, like business graduates, and if you are living in Finland, if somebody is watching my video for living in Finland, I can give you suggestion. Okay, so this is a like free suggestion for you if you are living in Finland. So what you can do, of course you need to learn Finnish language. So go to Finnish language courses, learn Finnish language, and make your CV in Finnish. Okay, so you don't need to make your CV in English. So learn to make your CV or biodata in Finnish and send that CV to a employer, and the next day you will get called. Okay, but this is not easy, of course. You need to learn Finnish language, but this is a tricks I am giving you. Okay, so this is one way that employers living in Finland or employers from Finland, they are always maybe looking for people from Finland. So when they will see a CV in Finnish, okay, their eyes on a CV. But if you are from foreign background, like I know how I did my applications. Okay, I made for 500 to 600 applications to many companies. I think I have done like all over Finland. Like I made application all over the Finland. I didn't choose like only Helsinki. I did application all over the Finland, and most of the most of the companies I tried to apply. Okay, and I have even sent them email. Okay, hey, I need a job or internship. Can you give me opportunity? I can also work for free. Okay, I have even told. told many companies that I can also work free, but even they are not taking employees for freely. So this is not easy sometimes to get job. Well, so many things I am telling today. Yes. So guys, if you don't know that there is a application in September, joint application September, 1st of September, this application will start and it will end 15th of September. If you are from Bangladesh, India, Nepal, or any other country all over the world, okay, you can check that application. Maybe you can apply, maybe you don't need. But the main application will start in January. So for 4 more months, September, October, November, December. So you have 4 months. You should prepare for IELTS if you are applying for master degree, and if you are applying for bachelor degree, remember to check entrance exam video from my channel. Entrance exam videos, I have 4 or 5 videos, and I have also online interview preparation video. Check those videos from my channel. This will help you to prepare for your entrance exam. Also, yes, if you are going for interview recently for the Embassy of Finland, so I have a video how to prepare for the interview to the Embassy of Finland. You can watch that video. I have mentioned everything for the interview, so I think you will get all the information from that video. And yes, and if you are going to apply recently, you can also buy your health insurance from my link. I have a video in my YouTube channel about Swiss Care Health Insurance. You can watch that video how to buy Swiss Care Health Insurance. Not only for Finland, you can buy this insurance for Sweden, Norway, Germany, and for the EU countries. Okay, and you can also buy for Finland. And if you buy from my channel, I will get some commission, and this will motivate me, of course. And if you don't know, I already donated mostly whatever I got commission from Swiss Care. I have already donated those to a orphanage, for the poor childs. Yeah, and I would like to do that more. Yeah. So guys, welcome to Finland. I am waiting here. You guys can come and we will go for a coffee. D visa option to Finland. So we don't have to travel and visit Finland embassy in India from Sri Lanka. Well, this is difficult to tell from myself, because this is expensive to have a embassy in a country. Okay, now okay, I can tell you something. I tried, me and one of a few of my known people from Bangladesh. We tried that if embassy of Finland, they give a embassy in Dhaka, Bangladesh. We tried this. We made application. We talked to embassy of Finland foreign ministry. We talked to Finnish foreign ministry, Finland foreign ministry. But yeah, it is difficult to get a embassy in Bangladesh. We already did this trial. We tried this, but we are failed. So it could be same for Sri Lanka. It is not easy to get a embassy, and I don't know if they make a new rules. So until then, you have to go India from Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, and they are also reducing their cost for the embassy. So I don't know if they will do that in future. I have a driving license, but I don't have a smart card in Bangladesh, but my license is genuine. Can I convert in Finland? What is the least accommodation? Yes, I heard from many students that in Bangladesh nowadays nobody is getting a smart card or any kind of card. They are getting some kind of paper from Bangladesh, and I don't know really if this will be accepted in Finland, because without the original driving license card, I'm not sure if you can convert your driving license in Finland with the Finnish license. Uh, but I would recommend to bring that paper or whatever you have, the proof. You come here in Finland and you can go to the driving license place or office and tell them. If they say that they will accept it, then it is accepted. If they say, okay, you need a card, then you have to wait until you get a digital card from Bangladesh. But there is a time limit. When you come to Finland within, I don't remember exactly, 6 months or 1 year, you have to tell them that you have a driving license from Bangladesh. And if your time crosses 2 years, and if you don't have a driving license card from Bangladesh within these 2 years, I think you have to make a driving license from Finland. Then you don't have options to make from Finland, or you can do from another European Union country. You can go to maybe Poland or maybe some other, maybe Romania or some other cheaper country. You can go there and make driving license. For you stay there for a few months, uh, and make a driving license, and then you come back to Finland. Okay, this is another option. Okay, and what is the least accommodation cost in Finland? I would say uh, 200 euros could be the least. 200 euros for a shared apartment, but this is in the remote cities, not in Helsinki. Helsinki has maybe 250, something like that. So if you live in the, like, cities like Oulu, maybe Kuopio, something like that, you will have less, or Vasa, you will have less cost for the accommodation. Yes, yes. Can I get a spouse and children visa if I come to Finland for study? Yes, your spouse can work full time, and you can apply for your spouse. I don't know if you were here. I already told about this, that your spouse can work and you can apply for your spouse and for your children. But you need some kind of money. I don't remember exactly. Uh, I have a video in my channel about spouse residence permit. You can watch that video. So for the student, you need 6,720 euros, and for spouse I think you need about 8,000 euro or 7,400. I don't remember exactly. So you need maybe 8,000 euro for your spouse, and for your child you need 6,000 euros. So if you can show this money uh, in your bank account for a year, then of course you can apply. I'm from, well, it's a long day. Of course, I started my work at 9 a.m. today, and from 5 p.m. I started this session. So it's going to be a long session now. Let's see. Maybe I will be here 10 more minutes. Yeah, then I will close this session. Of course, I can answer your question. I can see many questions here. I will answer all these questions later under your text. Yes, if I cannot go through all of your questions. Okay. I'm in Malta. Can I Finland listed there? So I think Malta is a EU country, European Union countries. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. Okay. Rohan. So yes, you can come to Finland for 3 months if you are from if you are a resident in a EU country. For example, if you are a resident in Portugal, Poland, maybe Malta, or some other country. So you can come here and stay for 3 months without telling to the Finnish government. Okay, you can just come here and stay here 3 months. If you have relatives, it is easy that time that you can stay with your relatives and you can look for work. Okay, so for example, you don't have relatives, you come here, you stay with somebody, or you rent an apartment or something like that. So you stay in Finland and you look for job. Okay, you look for whatever job you can find in Finland, and you can apply if you have a job contract. If you have a job contract from a company in Finland, you can apply for residence permit for Finland. Okay, so when you apply for residence permit in Finland, you can stay there until you get your decision. So for example, within this 3 month, you got a job and you applied for residence permit. So Finnish immigration, they will not force you to go to Malta. Okay, so you can stay until you get your decision. But if you get a negative decision, of course, they will tell you to go to your country, Malta, or I don't know. Arun Kumar, hey. Oh, hi Rohan, how are you? Okay, you are asking to Rohan. Okay. If I apply in January for bachelor joint application after 6 choice, can I apply more? Yes, nice question. Yes. Yes, so I mentioned that joint application, you can apply 6 universities by one application. Okay, so you can apply for 6 universities, or you can apply for maybe 3 universities and maybe 6 programs from 3 universities. So for example, if you are going to apply Helsinki University, so you can apply 2 programs at a time in Helsinki universities. So let's say you apply Helsinki University, Tampere University, and Oulu University. Okay, so you are applying for 6 study programs from these 3 universities, or you can apply 6 universities and 1 study program from 1 university. Okay, you can do that, and beside you can do separate application. So I told you I have a video in my YouTube channel about different application system, joint application, separate application. You must watch that video. Okay, so beside this joint application, you can you can apply for a separate application. Okay, and separate application means that you can apply unlimited. Okay, so you have already applied 6 universities in joint application. Now you can apply maybe 6 more in separate. But remember, in separate application, you have to do application to every study program separately. So if you are applying to Kayani University of Applied Science in master degree, you have to do it separately. Okay, so yes, so there is no limitation, so you can apply as many as possible. But one thing, remember, if you have done a joint application and you did a joint application in Helsinki University in joint application, so you shouldn't do a separate application in Helsinki University. So you can do separate application in other university. Maybe you can do in Jyväskylä University, or maybe University of Eastern Finland. Okay, so guys, I have to leave now. Yes, I will answer all the questions you have asked. I will answer those one by one. And if you don't know me, this is Mahfuzulhaque. I live in Finland. I am from Bangladesh. I have a Finnish citizenship. I am living in Finland for 10 years now, and I have a Finnish citizenship. Yes. So, and beside that, I am working as a software developer, full-time software developer. YouTube is not my profession. YouTube is my helping hand for the students. Okay, I am doing this to help students uh, who doesn't know what to do, who doesn't know how to apply, or I am just giving information to you. So if my videos helps you anyway, if you see or watch my videos from my channel, I will recommend you to put feedback. Okay, and I request you to subscribe to my channel. If you like my videos, just thumbs up on my video. Okay, so it will motivate me uh, to make more new videos, and it will, okay, I will make more videos. That would be my motivation. Okay, so guys, yes, I think that's all for today. And thank you so much for joining in this live session. And I don't do live session frequently uh, because I cannot give you so much information in live information in live. Okay, it's more easy to make videos and give information. So I am trying to make small videos and give you information with that videos. But yeah, I need to do this frequently, maybe once in a month. And whenever you have questions, you can ask, yeah, on my live session. So I will leave for today. So thank you guys. Thank you. Uh, and enjoy your time. Stay safe. Take care and bye bye.